Can the Red Sox fatten up on some home cooking? And it's on to the playoffs for both the Bruins and the Celtics. Good morning. It's a Thank Buddha. It's Friday edition of Mike's Morning Musings. We always thank the Buddha and honor the Buddha for this particular Friday and every Friday that we have from this point on. It's Friday, April 17th, and the Red Sox are at Fenway tonight. And unless you're a subscriber to Apple TV Plus, you're not going to see the game. You can pirate it. That's what I do. I don't have Apple TV Plus, but my son told me how to rig the system, taught me how to do it, so I'll do that tonight. 7:15, Casey Mize on the mound tonight for the Tigers. Ranger Suarez, who seemed to find his groove last time out. Game time again, 7:15, and again, unless you have Apple TV Plus, you are not going to see this game unless you have a son who teaches you how to pirate these games on the interwebs. All right, it's on to the playoffs for both the Bruins and the Celtics. So we finally know when the Bruins are going to play, and it's going to be Sunday night. It'll be a 7:30 game. It'll be on ESPN in Buffalo against the Sabres. I think the Bruins have a legit chance to win this first-round playoff series. The Sabres are a great story this year in the NHL. They got off to an awful start, and then they absolutely caught fire, ended up being one of the best teams in the league this year, but the Bruins beat them 3 out of 4. So game 1 Sunday night at 7:30. Game 2 is Tuesday night at 7:30 in Buffalo. Then back to Boston for games 3 and 4. The Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers, they're going to play on Sunday at the Garden. Game 1 there is at 1 o'clock. That's going to be on ABC and ESPN. Game 2 will be Tuesday night at the Garden. That one will be on NBC Sports Boston. The Celtics should not have much of a problem with the 76ers. Here's an interesting thing that I saw yesterday on Twitter, an interesting trivial note about Philadelphia and Boston and their history in the playoffs, which of course goes back to the days of Wilt Chamberlain. Speaking of Wilt, the Sixers have never won a playoff series against the Celtics unless Dr. J, Julius Erving, or Wilt Chamberlain was on the roster. Last time I checked, neither one of them are on the current 76ers roster. Joel Embiid had an appendectomy. We'll see if he's going to factor in this series. If he does factor in this series, he'll probably factor out really quick because he usually ends up getting hurt. I don't see the Celtics having any problem whatsoever in this series. They should take this series 5 games tops is what I see here. I really think this is going to be something where they have a very easy time of it. All right, Tuesday, it starts. The Score Spring Sports Schedule here on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW and at Central Maine Sports on YouTube. We start out Tuesday in Skowhegan at the River Hawks brand new field. I don't even know if it has a name. I'm going to find out today because I'm headed up to Skowhegan. Going to talk to Coach Peter Kirby and talk to some of his players about the new field and about how, and I'll find out if it has a name, and about how excited they are to finally have their own field after being nomads for the last couple of years, playing in Madison, playing wherever they could find a field, playing on a street corner somewhere, a sand lot somewhere, wherever they could. So Skowhegan starts off their baseball program with their brand new field coming up on Tuesday, 3 o'clock. John Coughlin joins me for the call here on The Score, Sports Radio 1160 WSKW at Central Maine Sports on YouTube. You can find the Score Spring Sports Schedule on the Score Facebook page. We'll start off with that on Tuesday. Then it is more baseball coming up on Wednesday. It's an 11 o'clock start between Edward Little and Messalonsky Wednesday morning. Then we go to boys lacrosse. It's MCI Nokomis taking on the Coney Rams. That will be on Thursday. And then all kinds of baseball and softball to follow. Some 30-plus games this year on The Score. So again, find The Score Spring Sports Schedule on our Facebook page, The Score, Sports Radio 1160 WSKW. Also find it at centralmainsports.com. It's going to be a great sports weekend. Enjoy it. See you back here on Monday.